My name is Gretchen Rubin, and my book is The Happiness Project. The idea for The Happiness Project came to me in a very inconspicuous moment of my life. I was stuck on a city bus. It was pouring rain, so we were moving very, very slowly. And I had one of those rare moments for reflection, and I asked myself, what do I want from life anyway? And I thought, well, I want to be happy. But I realized I didn't spend any time thinking about whether I was happy or how I could be happier. In a flash, I decided to start a happiness project and to figure out if there were really things that I could do to make myself happier in my ordinary day. As soon as I decided to start my happiness project, I went out the very next day and got a huge pile of books. And I just decided to pick anything I could think of that had something to do with happiness. So in the end, what the book became was an account of the year I spent test driving the wisdom of the ages, the current scientific studies, and the lessons from popular culture about how to be happier. I wanted to know if you really did all those things that you think you ought to do, if it would really work, if you could really make yourself happier. So I read science books, academic books, I read philosophy, I read novels, I read magazines. I just tried to go as broad as I could, anything that touched on happiness. And of course, happiness is a very, very wide subject. It's exercise, it's relationships, it's friendship, it's fun, it's leisure, it's spirituality. All these things come into play. One of the things I really wanted to accomplish with my happiness project was that I wanted to have a more lighthearted, calm, cheerful, fun-loving, tender atmosphere in my household. So a lot of my resolutions were aimed at my relationship with my husband, and a lot of them were aimed at my relationship with my children. And so I wanted to do things differently. I felt like we were spending too much time sort of with bickering and whining and yelling, and that was just me, also my children. And I wanted to see if there were little things that I could do that would help me lighten up and just have a more cheerful, warm, lighthearted spirit as a mother.